welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Owls offense will take the field first. And Davey, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Army's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Handoff to the fullback. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. A quick pass to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it, getting him on the ground.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They kick it away on 4th down. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake. Working the middle. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a 1st down, and they have to show some urgency here. The give to the back. Finding an escape route. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Flips it out in the flat. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. A run for the quarterback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain as they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Defense has been dominant. We reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Nobody's been able to get on the board as we check out the stats. It's easy to think back to 2014, Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, the last time we had a game go into overtime as a scoreless tie. Let's see if that's the way this one goes as we start the fourth. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Working that left side. Turning on the Jets. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. The Black Knights are flying down the field. Give to the fullback. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Creates a little room. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll take it himself.
And, man, with that run, I think it kind of handcuffs you. I think you want to save that last time out when you need it for your field goal unit or whatever that looks like. Running the football there, man, keeping that clock ticking. I don't necessarily love that call.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. And it's all riding on this field goal attempt. It's good, and that's your ball game. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to